Hey everybody, good afternoon. Hope you all are staying warm. It's quite chilly today. So today's topic, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe. Keep that way you get the notifications, whatnot. I like to keep these short and sweet, so mostly so we don't get interrupted by small children running around, because it happens a lot around here. So, first-time moms, what is the biggest pitfall? And this is no shaming, no blaming. I was in this group. I've been there. This is more of an FYI. Here's something a lot of people do, and here's something you also need to be aware of to give you the best pregnancy possible. Okay? So, that biggest pitfall? Research. Yep. You've researched everything from what product your baby needs, what equipment, what you need for when baby's here, what happens to baby, but have you actually researched what's going on in your pregnancy, besides the wonderful app of how big baby is and stuff that happens week to week? Have you researched what to expect during your pregnancy, your risks, alternatives with different procedures? What about the tests that they do? What about problems that could arise? And how do you prevent those problems before they're actually an issue? I didn't do this on my first time. With my first two pregnancies, my first one was a miscarriage, remember? Then I had my daughter. I followed the doctor even when I said something was wrong. Something, I knew in my gut something was off, something wasn't right. And doctor kept telling me it was okay and normal, so I kept believing them and went with it. And at the time, I didn't know the importance of advocating for myself, researching for myself, and demanding answers. So after I had my daughter, I began to question everything I knew, basically. Why did a healthy pregnancy that had been healthy, no complications, up until literally the day I went in to be emergency induced? Why did it turn emergency so quickly? Why did no one believe me when I kept asking them questions about the swelling? Why had no one saw the early signs of preeclampsia? Why did nobody have an answer as to why? If this is so common, why do people not know what happened, why it happens, right? For a while, I just let the why sit, honestly. I had no intention of ever going through pregnancy again. It was traumatic. I didn't want to do it. I was avoiding it as all possible. That's my normal human, and most humans, honestly, reaction. Avoid the pain. Physical, emotional pain. Avoid it. God started to work on my heart. We got pregnant again. This time, I researched everything. I researched procedures, typical tests and whatnot that happened, how to avoid preeclampsia. There is a way. How to avoid induction, how to avoid all these different complications that happened to me like literally in the last week, less than a week, with my daughter. And I found the answers. I found good nutrition. Does a lot of good. And I knew that. I just didn't think about it with humans, right? Do it all the time with animals. Make sure their nutrition's balanced. Make sure they got the right vitamin, mineral, protein balance. Didn't even think about it with myself. Didn't even think the fact that when humans are pregnant, our nutritional needs change. Just like every other animal, right? So, I started making informed decisions. I researched every test. We made an agreement that we would not agree to a test without first discussing it, and the positives, the risks, the alternatives, and the what if we do nothing options. A great resource for this. I cannot put together a better resource, honestly. Gentle Birth, Gentle Mothering. It's by Sarah Buckley. I will put the link. Actually, I'll put it up in the description so it stays pinned up at the top. She does an excellent job at this, laying out the positives, the risks, the alternatives. Another really good book, and I'm actually in the process of rereading it, is Ina May's Guide to Childbirth. Yeah, something like that. I'll also link that one because that one's a really good one from a midwife and natural lay midwife perspective, how birth should go. It doesn't have as much of the pregnancy stuff as Sarah's book does, but it does have the at birth procedures in the back of the book. So get a book, get both of them, start researching, be a partner in your pregnancy and birth, not just a participant or a spectator. There's a huge difference. I'll talk to you guys later.